Hi, I'm Kendra Rigdon, owner of NeighborAid. I just wanted to thank you so much for being here. I think that most people are joining us because they are wondering how can they help out in a disaster. A lot of different disasters happen all the time in our country and around the world. Hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, even fires, wildfires or house fires. And people are hurting and suffering, and you really feel like you want to reach out and help your neighbor or your loved one or friends, and that's what we are here for. So at NeighborAid.com, we know exactly how you're feeling. Back in November 2011, our family experienced a house fire that destroyed over 90% of our home. And although every person miraculously got out safely, and God was so gracious to us, we still had to walk through the rebuilding and the loss. So it is a very difficult time in a person's life, and it's definitely the time to reach out to them. There's a lot of ways that you can reach out to help your neighbor or your family member during a disaster. Primarily, first and foremost, encourage them. I think that does more than you really know. When you just say, hey, this is not it. It's going to be done one day. You're going to pass through this. It's going to be over with. It's just for a time. It's going to get better. So any words of encouragement you can help them with is fabulous. Also, just remind them of scripture that can be encouraging, and pray for them because it is a difficult time to walk through. So we just wanted you to know that NeighborAid is here because we so have a heart for people who are going through this, because we know exactly how they feel, and that's why we put this together. We wanted to have a company where we could provide for immediate needs after a disaster, but we could also offer hope and encouragement to people who are probably at a low point in their lives and really having some difficult emotions going on with that. So if you want to reach out to help your neighbors, your friends, your family, please check us out at NeighborAid.com. You'll find here a community. We have a Facebook page where people can share their stories and testimonies and inspiration and encourage each other. We have a prayer tab on our website. So if there's just a prayer that's on your heart, if you're praying for someone else going through a disaster, please post it, and our prayer team will join you in that prayer and be faithful to keep praying for you as you go through that time and encourage you. It will get better. Finally, we have care packages, and we have several different options. A family care package, men's, women's, baby, even dog and cat. You can't forget the furry family members. So anyways, I wanted to show you today a little bit about our packages so you knew exactly what was being offered and how you can help out. So our first package is the women's package. It comes in this lovely jute tote, which is great because after a disaster you have like nothing to carry anything in, and people might be giving you stuff and you're like, great, I have to go to the next hotel room or whatever, and I have nothing, not a dresser, not a suitcase, nothing. So this tote is there to just store items and carry it around, and it's sturdy. Really nice. Okay, so the first thing, of course, is this packet. It comes in a beautiful zipper case. It can turn into a makeup bag if you need it. But for the ladies, it's got the shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, Bic razor, the toothpaste, toothbrush, just all your personal needs that you'd have after a disaster. Also, for the ladies, we have personal care items. Also, so we've included, I'll show you, okay, just for taking care of everything you're going through, there's a pad of paper and a pen in the package, and this is because you may have lost your cell phone. You might not even have a scratch pad of paper, and you're meeting people and getting phone numbers, and you've got to remember them, so you've got to just scratch down notes, or maybe leave a note for your spouse. Hey, I'm going to the bank today to fix our account, order new checks, whatever. So great little thing to have after a disaster. We also included this folder. It's a simple folder, pocket folder with a cover. And this is to store any kind of receipts you might be gathering that you have to turn into the insurance company later. Important documents that you don't want to get wet. This is plastic vinyl, so they'll be safe and secure as you're toting your stuff from probably one temporary spot to the next for a little while. Also in the package, we have items for cleanup. So a lot of times after your disaster, like with us, the insurance company said, hey, go in and gather any valuable items or sentimental items that you may have. And so in order to do this, we had to go back into the house and wear, these are vinyl gloves, but wear some gloves just so that ash doesn't get on you. And, you know, and of course, face masks because you can't breathe that air and all the toxic fumes that are left over. We also included several Ziploc bags, gallon bags, and this is because as you're collecting items, you might find photos or whatever that you want to put in here and just have a place to store them temporarily. And also these make great little handy, you know, makeup bags or whatever you need because you have pretty much nothing at that point to store things in. Okay, so here is the best part. This is the encouragement in the package. We've included this magnet memo pad. You can see the magnets on the back. It can go on your fridge or in your office, but it's a daily reminder and just the encouragement that is given to us in the Bible. And I want to read to you, this is our foundational scripture for our company. It's Isaiah 43, 2-3, and it says, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze, for I am the Lord, your God. So it's a constantly daily reminder that he is with you. Finally, I have the Jesus Today book by Sarah Young, and this has been so helpful for us, but it's just probably the most encouraging, hopeful book in the series. And it's just a daily devotional. You know, people who have been through a disaster really need encouragement and just positive words as they go through the whole thing. And they may not have their Bible with them after the disaster. So this is a great daily, hey, you know, read some words of encouragement for them. So that's our women's package. The men's package includes all of those basic things except just the men's soaps and items instead of the women's. Okay, so here we have the baby package. And this is like a little diaper bag for the babies. Anyways, it's a snap top here. And it includes, of course, diapers and wipes. And these come in, the diapers come in a variety of sizes for their needs. And then it has, of course, the baby soap, shampoo, powder, Desitin, all by Johnson's and Johnson's Company for their personal care. A bottle, and these come in a variety of colors, but just a standard Gerber bottle, just to start with. And there's a sweet little lovey in here. This is the cutest little elephant. Soft. It's so soft. You may actually want to sneak this away from your baby and snuggle it yourself. Anyways, this little lovey, and the reason this is in here is because during our fire, our 3-year-old had a lovey, and the very first thing he said after the fire was, "Mommy, where's my blankie?" And we were like, oh no. So we quickly had to replace that blankie for him so he could sleep that night. So you know how it is, parents, but the lovey is included for your little ones. And then, of course, encouragement. So we have included one of the magnet memo pads with that scripture below for the parents, just to encourage them as they're walking through this. Okay, so that's the baby care package. Let me show you the dog package. And this comes in a variety of sizes. This particular one I'm showing you today is for a large dog, but we have medium, small, extra small, even cats, and that package is similar to this. So it comes in a nice craft box with lid, and you've got the cute little tissue paper. And in every package, it also has the magnet memo pad. This one, let me show you here. Okay, it includes 2 stainless steel food bowls, and I'll show you there. You can see it's the no-tip kind, so they don't make a mess and tip it over. They're very sturdy, made of stainless steel, and this is vet approved because they really encourage, it's antibacterial, so it's supposed to be the best kind you can get. We have a little toy for them. This is a ball made by HyperPet, and it's not just a tennis ball, it's specifically designed for their dental care and without any harmful toxins. It also includes a collar, depending on what size package you get. A collar, this is a really sturdy one. You can see with the fastener here, and it has the very thick, sturdy metal ring here, and that's where you would attach the lead or the leash. And this has a fantastic sturdy metal clip on it that attaches right there to the collar. And the leash is great. I love this one. The reason why, let me show you this this handle. It's thick, it's padded, so it doesn't hurt your hand, you know, as you're pulling or whatever. And then it also has this metal clasp here, and this is where your little sample or starter pack of the Poop and Go bags, you can just clip that right on. So then you've got your leash, your Poop and Go bag, and your collar all together. So it's a great package for the pets, and it's a great idea if you have like a church small group or something, you want to donate some items to any kind of family that has gone through this. I think these pet packages are great, even for children that want to get involved, you know, in schools or whatever, that want to say, hey, we want to help out. You know, you can throw a few bucks together and order a package for somebody's pet to start them up again. So that's all for today. I appreciate y'all being with me and look forward to meeting you one day and talking to you more.